Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to a new series on the channel, Baby Bat Basics. This is a series we've wanted to do for a while. It's going to be a bunch of different content based around things to help you getting into or starting out in the goth subculture. So the content can range from makeup tutorials, fashion, movie, music recommendations, and anything like that. Everything just based to help you get started or get more involved in the goth subculture. And the first video in this series is going to be how to look like this.
Been getting a lot of questions recently on how we do our makeup, and we have done makeup videos on here before, but we've never actually sat down and gone into detail on how we do our makeup. So we're going to be starting off this series with me showing you how I do a simple goth makeup look.
Which means that I don't need to be here. I'm sorry, honey. I'd love to stay here with you, but unfortunately...
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Okay, so now that he's gone, I'm going to show you how I do my makeup. I've decided to go with a more simpler gothic look for today, just because I want this video to be able to help people starting off getting into gothic and goth makeup looks. Just easy for everybody to be able to follow and to be able to start off with, basically. I'm also going to try use as little products as possible, just because I know not everybody has a lot of makeup when you're starting off. I started off with like an eyeliner and some foundation. That was it. Maybe some powder. Didn't really have lipstick back then, but today we are going to be using a lot of lipstick for this look. So first of all, I'm going to start off by using this white mixer. Yes, it is messy. I'm not going to pretend like I am not a mess, because I am. There's that. P.S. my perfect colour. I bought a bunch of these when they were on sale in Primark. It's basically just a white mixer that you can use to mix your foundation if it's not pale enough. I definitely recommend getting one of these and mixing it with this if you want a really pale look. I got this one from Penny/Primark, but I know NYX also do a really good one, and I feel like a lot of brands are doing these now, so they are easy to find. Just want to say I am not a professional makeup artist. I'm just showing you how I do my makeup. It's probably not correct. It's probably not the way everybody would do it, but I just wanted to be real and be honest with the way I actually do my makeup. Okay, so I'm just gonna swoop my V-bangs just a bit over to the side just for the video, so you don't have to look at my weird light bulb head. How does it look? Trust the process. We're just gonna just pat the white around there, cover up what I have of an eyebrow or don't have of an eyebrow. And Fester Adams is here. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna come back to that later because we're gonna be doing eyebrows. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, but normally what I would do is I would just boop, 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 probably boop, boop. And then, for the sake of the video, just so it doesn't look really bad, I'm gonna just put a tiny little bit of this marshmallow foundation because it's not pale enough for me. I'm just gonna use that to kind of mix into it all so it spreads a little bit better. And then I'm gonna pat, 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 pat. This is where you're gonna want to put on some heavy metal and you're just gonna go. And get the one on the eyes. You're probably gonna make your eyelashes white now. It's probably not the best idea ever, but it's fine. We'll fix that later. I feel like I'm missing like parts of me up here just because I would normally make sure to get up there, but it's fine. You don't have to. And you know what? You're saving on foundation if you don't do that. But if you're going outside and there's gonna be a bit of a breeze, you might want to do that. I'm also forgetting that on camera, you couldn't tell, but it was a completely different colour than the foundation. Sometimes I just pull it down like this as well, just so I feel like it's not spreading enough. And normally, my hair will be completely off my face. So, you're gonna want to do that. Oh dear. Yeah, that's why you should do that. I don't know if anybody else just does that, like drags it like that. I don't think you're supposed to. You're probably just supposed to like maybe use this big bit and just... But I feel like this is a time saver to drag it along like this, or you'll be there all day pat pat patting. So my foundation is probably the thing I spend the longest on, because it's your base, it's what you're working with, it's the most important thing, you know. I do spend a lot of time making sure that my foundation is looking okay. Normally I would probably go over it a second time. What I would do is probably under the eyes, because again, I don't have concealer to hide my dark circles, but I would just do this and drag it down just to highlight the eyes. And then pat, pat, pat. I forgot to put my little bat ring on. Now we can see the little bat flapping around. Okay, so now that I'm finished with that, I would normally maybe do a little bit of my ears. I would just kind of use the leftover foundation just to kind of make my ears match a little bit more. But I normally don't focus too much on that. And I would also do my neck, if you could see my neck. And I would also do everything else, if you could see everything else. Now, normally I would do my eyeshadow next, but because I'm on camera, I'm gonna do the contour. I'm gonna contour my face to make it look a little bit better, hopefully. I'm a bit afraid to show you my makeup palette. I guess I will. So I'm gonna be going into the browns and the grey and mixing them together to get a nice contour. Don't ask me what happened to this. Okay, I'll tell you. I sat on it. After mixing the two browns and the grey, just lightly, not too much on there, I'm going to contour my here. You can kind of see I already have a little bit of a shadow there, so I just try and follow that shadow. I try not to go too low and I try not to go higher than that, and I'll just show you now how I do it. So once that's done, I will blend that out. Again, probably not the right way to blend things, it's just what I do. I think it looks okay for me, so I'm happy with it. Also, forgot to say, remember to tap it off back into the palette, just so you don't get any fallout on your face. Sometimes I do drag it down further if I want to, but normally I would stop it around there. If I do think that it's looking a bit too dark, depending on if I want it to look obvious or not, then I will just go over it with my beauty blender. Just to kind of make it look like your real shadow. Which is kind of gonna ruin your beauty blender, but it'll be okay. You don't really notice it. Once you put the foundation over, it works again. So next I'm getting my tiny little eyeliner, what's left of it, to do the top of my eyelids. And we're going to do the bottom today as well. So normally I hold my eye down like this and just colour in there. But if you're finding that difficult, another thing is you can just do this again, close your eye and just drag it along. That way you're not blinking because you see something coming to your eye and you're like... When I first started wearing eyeliner, I was scared of the eyeliner.
Do not be afraid of the eyeliner.
Now you might notice that I have fingerprints on my face now. Not great. I'm gonna go over that with my beauty blender. If you want to avoid that and be smart, unlike me, then you could probably just use your beauty blender to hold down your eye and do this. And then you won't get fingerprints. So next I'm going to be doing something that I probably shouldn't be doing. It's using lipstick as eyeshadow. So I have my Coven Cosmetics lipstick here. Again, it's covered in white fingerprints. And I'm gonna be using this as an eyeshadow today just because this is what I do. I've kind of stopped using black eyeshadow and I've started to use this because I feel like this is just darker than black eyeshadow. Blends really well, really fast, really easy to use. I'm gonna use the tip of the lipstick applicator to kind of give me a winged eyeliner type of look. Also, this can be as messy as you want it to be, but it's best to kind of keep the shape that you want to go for. But you are going to be blending that out with a brush now. I forgot to say, I'm using this fluffy brush that has this kind of a packing brush on the other side. So I'm going to use that to kind of make this sharp. Now you can see it's kind of losing the colour a little bit when you are blending. It is kind of going into more of a grey mixed with the white there. But I personally like that, and if you don't like that, you can always go over with black eyeshadow to get a darker look. So now that's me pretty much finished with this eye for now. I'm going to keep this bit blank for later, and I'm going to go on to the next eye and do the same thing again. Now that that's finished, I'm going to use the leftover lipstick that's on the brush on my under eye. I'm pretty much finished for now. Sometimes I would go higher up here, just because I have no eyebrows, so I have that extra space. And it's also just because I have hooded eyes. So I feel like this is a really good trick for people with hooded eyes, is to use the lipstick or eyeshadow to go really high up. Also, shaving my eyebrows has been great for me and my hooded eyes because it means I actually have extra space for you to see the eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to be using my Ozzy Osbourne Fat Makeup Palette, and I'm going to be using the colour Black Rain to go over the under eye, probably also up here as well. Again, I'm just patting a little bit on and making sure to get the excess off, especially for this palette. There is a little bit of fallout, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the messy look. I'm just blending the eyeshadow at the bottom of my eye as well. Just going for that messy look today. I didn't get too much fallout with that, but if I did, I would probably just go over with my beauty blender, which is probably not the best thing for your beauty blender, but for me, it's just the easiest, fastest way to get that done. You could also just have some Q-tips and some makeup remover beside you and just wipe it off like that and then go over again with the beauty blender. Next, since we have the black eyeshadow out, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I do like to do my eyebrows lots of different ways. Sometimes I use a liquid liner and I do really thin brows. And then sometimes I would use an eyebrow brush like this and just dip it into some black eyeshadow. I don't ever really plan the eyebrow shape that I'm gonna do. I kind of just go with whatever I'm feeling on the day. So what I like to do is I like to leave a little bit of eyebrow on the inside in here just to know where I'm starting from, just to remind me and kind of as a guideline. I did say we were going to keep this easy, and that was kind of a one move eyebrow. I might go back to it again later, but we're going to do the other eyebrow and see how it goes. I probably should have dipped into my eyeshadow again. Learn from my mistakes. That's it, my eyebrow's done. Next, we're going to be doing some eyeliner. My favourite eyeliner to use is the Kat Von D tattoo liner. This is a mini version. Unfortunately, it is all gone. So today I'm going to be using either the Essence eyeliner pen or the Makeup Gallery Pro Eye liquid liner that I got in a shop called Deals. It was like less than €2. I think today we're going to go with the Essence eyeliner pen. I know I normally kind of go wild with my eyeliner. But today I did say we're gonna keep it as simple as possible. So I'm gonna just do a very simple, small little winged eyeliner. Also, if it is your first time using liquid eyeliner, I would say it's best to find a place where you can balance your elbow on a table while looking in the mirror, just to keep a steady hand. I've just done a little thin line for now just to see how it's gonna look. Obviously, you might think it's not too much of a difference right now with the black eyeshadow, but it does make a difference in the end when you do your mascara and everything. Then I'm going to follow my eye line here and at the very top of your eyelid. I understand that this is kind of hard to see now because my eyelid is black right now. If you just start from the top here and follow the line up, and then do a second line here. So that's all we're going to be doing for today. In the future I would like to do a video on how I do the inner corner liner and the one that I do down, across, everywhere. But for now we're just going to keep it as simple as possible. Next, I'm going to be doing my mascara and I'm going to be using the Essence brand again. Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost. This again is from Penneys/Primark. Very cheap, very effective. I love this mascara. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't really know how to put on mascara properly. I just do it on the front and the back, and then kind of just drag it up like this to get the most volume. But normally I do lashes over this. Also be careful when blinking and stuff after just doing this straight away, because it can kind of get under and over your eye. But with a black messy look like this, you really just can't go wrong. Like, that's what I love about doing a gothic look like this, is you could just make so many mistakes. The messier it is, the cooler it's probably gonna look, honestly. So if you do have like what's a fallout and if your mascara did go somewhere on your face, I feel like that looks cool. I feel like that's fine for this look. I realise now that I forgot to do the inner corner of my eye. You could just leave it like this, to be honest, but I do normally go over it with a different colour. Now that I've done it late, it's probably going to get into my eyelashes, but hopefully it will be okay. So I'm going to be going into the Aussie palette again, and I'm going to be using the colour Sin. So I'm taking a little detail brush like this, dip into it, make sure to tap it off. And I'm also going to put it on the inner corner of my eye as well. I don't know how well this is showing up on camera, but it is very glittery. Sometimes I like to bring it down the bottom as well, just on your inner line like this. And now we're on to the last thing. I'm going to be going back with my Coven Cosmetics lipstick. We're going to be doing a black liquid lip today. I'm going to show you how I do it really quick if I'm in a hurry. I'm rushing out the door and I don't want to do lip liner or anything like that. And we're just going to see how that goes. So what I do is I'm going to put a little bit of black in here, or on my bottom lip. Not going all the way down, just a little bit here. As you can see, already there's some on my teeth. This happens a lot. And then you're gonna just smush your lips together. There you go. So you're gonna smush it around until you think that it's got your lip shape. Now you can see it didn't exactly get all of my lips as well. It just got this little bit here. You're just gonna wipe that off. And then I'm gonna go over it again, and I'm gonna make sure to get in the corners, because I feel like that's why it missed out on that. I should really be going all the way over. So I guess it's best to do your full bottom lip while doing this, and then it will work on your first try, hopefully. You're also gonna want to get your Cupid's bow as well up here, because I can see it missed that. then I'm just gonna go over it again just to make it really black. Reminder to make sure there's no black on your teeth after doing that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over the lipstick again, just so it's wet again so I can blend it out. And then I'm gonna blend the bottom just a little bit, not too much. It's just something I like to do because I'm not really into like clean lines. One, because it just takes too much time. Two, I kind of like the messy look. Sometimes I also blend out the top lip as well, but I haven't been doing that lately. But you could do that and then you could just have like a very messy, cool lipstick look. So this is the finished makeup look. I did say I was going to keep it simple. Much as I really want to draw some lines and stuff down here, we can keep that for another video. I hope that this was at all helpful to anybody starting off wearing makeup or anybody looking to do a makeup like this. I feel like I'm not the best at explaining how I do my makeup, but I hope at least seeing me doing it helps you and helps you achieve an easy goth look. If there's anything that I didn't explain or if there's anything else that you would like to know, please don't hesitate to comment below and I will answer your questions. But that's it for now, and thank you so much for watching.
I'm back now. Did you miss me, or was it the best video on this channel so far? Comment
Definitely
down below and let us know.
I just want to point out that when we were reunited, we both told each other that we had lipstick on our teeth. So another reminder to always check. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Again, I hope it was at all helpful. Comment down below and let me know if you would like to see us do a different type of makeup look. Like if you want us to do a more vampire look or a more extreme look, then comment below and let us know and we can do that next time.
As always, thank you so much for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you in your nightmares.